The joke is, how do you know if someone plays pickleball? They'll tell you in the first 30 seconds.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, triple whalers around the globe. I'm downtown Logan Brown, and this is the Boardroom. Today, I'm stoked to be joined by David Waugh, the Director of E-commerce at Selkirk Sport. For those uninitiated, Selkirk is one of the largest, if not the largest, pickleball manufacturers in the world. A true omni-channel brand that is family-owned and sells products across Shopify, Amazon, and through third-party retailers like Dick's Sporting Goods and Costco. Turn on Pro Pickleball on any given Sunday, and you'll find many of the top touring pros with a Selkirk paddle in their hand, including former tennis star Jack Sock. So today, David's going to serve up some knowledge on how to use Triple Whale's new product journey template to unlock growth. Plus, we'll learn a little bit about how Selkirk is strategizing for this Black Friday, Cyber Monday. But first, David, give us a little background. Where are you calling in from? How long have you been in e-commerce? And of course, what's your duper rating?
Awesome. Thanks for having me. Excited to be here. Yeah. So I've been in e-commerce now for 10 years. I've been at Selkirk for a year. Spent a lot of time in the agency world, really focusing on the paid side of things. So that's my background there.
Yeah. So tell me, you're calling in from, is it Utah?
Yeah. I'm in Salt Lake City, Utah.
All right. And what's the duper rating?
Right now, not good. I'm 4.7, 4.8 on a good day. I play a lot of pickleball.
All right. We got to pump those numbers.
Yeah. We gotta get that up.
I love it. Well, thanks for joining us, man. So you reached out, we've been in contact for quite a while, and you reached out not long ago, trying to do an analysis that you were having trouble doing in Shopify alone. And you wanted to understand the product journey amongst customers that are coming to your site, mainly around Shopify, even though you sell on Amazon and through third-party retailers. You wanted to know how many folks who are buying a paddle first come back to buy another paddle. But I know that you guys have a lot of different products between paddles and clothing, bags, balls, you name it. So walk us through a little bit about that analysis, why it's important, and kind of like some of the decisions you're making on the marketing side surrounding that data set.
Yeah. So I guess like a little bit more context. Within pickleball, you have different levels, right? Like we're talking about duper for those that aren't aware. But like to make it really simple, you have beginner pickleballers, people that are playing very recreational. They're playing with their friends. They're playing with their family. Maybe they play once a month or once every 3 months, and it's a good time. They buy a pickleball bundle from Costco or Amazon, whatever that is. You have your intermediate players, those that are playing a few times a month, and then you have diehards that are playing every single day. And so I want to figure out, people are coming to us from a lot of different places. So how can we show them the right products at the right time? And that's the biggest thing, where I know a lot of our beginner buyers aren't buying the first paddle on Selkirk.com. There are some that are. So I want to figure out, okay, what is that journey of that person that's buying XYZ bundle? How long does it take before they want to upgrade to a little bit better paddle? And so we're getting a ton of information through warranty registration on people that are buying in retail or on Amazon, whatever that is. But how can we better market to those people through email, knowing the time frame of, okay, it's time to upgrade that paddle, and showing them the right things at the right time.
Yeah. And so that's a good background on that for sure. Tell us a little bit more about how you're thinking about that time to buy. So do you have a specific like LTV lift against the initial AOV, or some like repeat purchase rate that you're shooting for within 90 days or 180 days? Have you nailed down what that looks like for Selkirk yet, by product or even just in general?
Yeah, I mean, it's not as important to us as it would be for a consumable brand. Like we are very profitable on first purchase. So it's not that metric doesn't matter as much. Obviously, that's why we're doing this. Like, but I'm not trying to squeeze it so hard. I just want to make our email marketing a little bit better. And we're creating a lot of web layers. Again, we have our customer data on a lot of these people, whether they buy on .com or not. And now, okay, I know they bought their first paddle on Amazon, and now they're coming to buy the second paddle that we don't sell on Amazon. That is very clearly an upgrade, but I know that they made that first purchase there. How can I make that experience specific to them with different web layers and different things? And again, the understanding with the product journey, knowing, okay, how much should we attack this is kind of what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I think some folks may not understand what you mean by web layers, but I'll give like a short synopsis, and you can let me know if I'm right or add to it. But essentially, you're trying to determine if we know that people came and they bought something on Amazon, and maybe that was like one of those beginner paddles, and now they're coming to look for a more advanced paddle. We can tailor the website to focus on that more advanced paddle for that specific visitor, knowing who they are ahead of time. Is that accurate?
Exactly.
Nice. And how far are you guys into that process at this point? Do you have like early tests to see what that's doing to conversion rate?
We're still very much in the build out phase. Like, this is a huge project. But yeah, so no early testing yet.
That's fine. We'll have to hop on again when you get that going, so we can let people know how it went and what the results were. I think that'd be great.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, tell me, now that we kind of talked a little bit about product journey, what you guys are doing there, what about Black Friday and Cyber Monday? You guys are omni-channel, but of course, I'm sure across Amazon and direct to consumer on Shopify, you're going to be pushing pretty hard. But what's the strategy, and how do you guys measure success going into the holidays?
Yeah, that's a loaded question, and it's go time. We've spent the last 11 months preparing for this. I'm really excited. I started at Selkirk the week before Black Friday last year. So I came in during the thick of it, and kind of played the cards that we were dealt with at that time. Like, I wasn't involved in any of the planning, and really, really successful. So really excited to see what we're going to be able to do this year. Like, we've really invested heavily into our marketing team through 2024, have really built that team out, and there's been a lot of work that's gone into this. So we're trying to create moments throughout the entire month. We are a brand that doesn't really discount very often. Black Friday is the one time of year. Our Selkirk paddles, we have three main lines of paddles. We have SLK, which is built for beginners. That's primarily what we're selling in Costco, on Amazon. Also, we sell on Selkirk.com. Then you have our Selkirk mainline paddles, and that's primarily what we're selling on .com. Those paddles never go on sale. And then we have Selkirk Labs, which is kind of our loyalty and for the player that plays every day that wants the best technology in their paddle, and kind of our R&D development program as well. So with that, a brand that doesn't really discount, how can we create these moments? So we're going to have a bundle builder that people will be able to bundle SLK paddles with accessories to get a nice discount there. We're going to launch a whole new line that we're really excited about in November as well. So bring some newness to get people talking and bring attention. And then we'll go hard during Black Friday, majority of the discounts being on apparel and accessories. We have a few things that will be really new that we're excited about there. And this is the one time of year for us that we can talk to people who aren't diehard pickleballers. Selkirk's biggest goal is to grow the game of pickleball. Like, we all love pickleball so much, and it's changed our life. So, like, more than selling paddles, like, we just want people to play. because we know how amazing this game is and what it does. So if we can get new to brand and even better new to pickleball, we're winning. So being really creative and thinking about ways and how to reach those people, whether they're buying it for a gift for someone that they know loves pickleball, because the joke is, how do you know if someone plays pickleball? They'll tell you in the first 30 seconds. So everyone knows someone now playing pickleball. So how can we get people to gift that or create an opportunity for them to want to try for the first time is kind of our big goals that we're going to measure for success this year.
Yeah, that's amazing, and I love it. I imagine I'm going to hit you with a couple of questions. I won't do too many, but I imagine that your bundle and your discount thresholds are going to be based on a certain AOV potentially. That way, you can protect margin. But additionally, like, are you starting Black Friday, Cyber Monday, like the whole promotion early? I think a lot of people struggle with, do I kick it off that Monday before Thanksgiving, or should everything stay on that day to make it a big splash? How are you guys thinking about like the aspect of what the discount should be applied to, what margin you're shooting for, and then how early will you be launching these promotions?
Yeah. So again, AOV is actually kind of the big factor in how we've structured what we're going to do. Last year, our AOV was $70 below average on the year, where people were primarily buying apparel and accessories. They weren't buying paddles or some of our higher AOV items. So we built things in a way to hopefully help that this year. That's kind of how we've structured everything. And then again, we've starting beginning of November, we're going to be talking about gift guides, gift giving, not any promotion focus. We'll add in the bundle builder as like early Black Friday promotion to talk about that. Then Black Friday deals will be available early access to anyone who signs up for SMS on Tuesday, and then Black Friday deals will go Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and then they'll end on Sunday.
Oh, wow. Great. And then like for Cyber Monday, how long will you run an entirely different program starting Cyber Monday, or is it more of the same and extending?
Yeah, it will be completely different offers, different program. Cyber Monday will be really competitive. And then we'll be celebrating Cyber Week with special discounts every day that week.
Oh yeah, that's fun. Very cool. And so for like, being a director of e-commerce, do you guys shoot for a blended ROAS against a total revenue goal for the holiday period? Is that, I imagine you have a pretty robust media mix between Facebook and TikTok and maybe Snapchat and Google, of course. But is it for you like mainly looking at blended metrics because you know that all tides rise all ships kind of thing, or what's the strategy there when it comes to knowing if it's working or not?
Yeah, that's our main KPI. Is what is our blended? Are we hitting those goals? Total spend to total revenue. And then because we are more omni-channel, we have different budgets for awareness versus conversion. So measuring conversion in that blended effect, knowing a lot of our awareness focus, which will be a little bit different in November, but what we're doing on TV, a lot of that plays into our other channels with retail, with Amazon, so on and so forth. So yeah, that's just kind of our North Star, our guiding metric. No, that's what we're using to increase spend, know what's working. Yeah.
Very cool. All right, I got two final questions for you. One, what is your favorite report or metric to look at in your Triple Whale account? And the second question is, what do you want to leave the people with as a tip for the holiday season? I know we're going to be coming up against it, but what's your favorite metric or dashboard to look at, report And then what is a tip you want to leave people with?
Right now, Moby is my favorite. Like for those quick things that I could
Moby.
easily
Okay.
do in Shopify. When someone asks me a question, rather than taking 15 minutes to go make that Shopify report, just type a quick question into Moby and I can have a quick little dashboard. So that's what I've been utilizing recently. I really like that, especially just for those quick, easy things that where I don't have to take time to provide the answer. I think that's been really, really great. I know we're recording this headed up into Black Friday. I think number one tip is plan way earlier than you think you need to, but also it's not too late. I think find opportunities. Like every business is a little bit different, but you spend, especially like thinking about acquisition, it's a time where you can talk to people that aren't your normal demographic. And I don't think people utilize that enough. So find opportunities where everything like in Meta now is so automatic, and Meta knows who your customer demographic and target buyer is. So how can you trick that system a little bit to reach some new people and make your spend go a little bit further? And yeah, hopefully that's good enough.
Yeah, man. I love it. Thanks so much for coming on and talking to us, David. And for everybody out there, go check out the product journey template. Check out Moby. David's using it daily. So we're greatly appreciative of you and Selkirk, man. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for the time. It was a lot of fun.